I'm Jane from Pines International Academy. Last month, I went to watch movie Transcendence in SM. Do you know Transcendence? It was my first time to watch a movie in another country, so that time I was very excited to watch the movie. I knew that I could not really understand the whole movie without subtitles, but I was just excited to see Johnny Depp's handsome face. So I was really expecting the movie and started to enter into the movie theater. But you know what? After 30 minutes, I woke up in the middle of the movie. I fell asleep like this man and also like him. So I could not really remember the whole content of the movie because of my sleeping during the movie theater. So I really ruined my valuable weekend, which was the only time that I could go outside and breathe some airs and go outside and see some good sceneries for me. I tried to excuse myself. Maybe it was because of the low grunting voice of Johnny Depp, or maybe it was because of the cool, refreshing air from the air conditioner, or maybe it was because of the comfortable and cozy seat from the theater. But actually it wasn't. It was because of my low understanding of English. So I tried to ask myself, even I have studied English for more than 10 years since I was in elementary school, 3rd grade, why can't I still even remember a simple line in a movie theater without subtitles? But I think because language is evolving. And actually, English isn't our mother tongue, and it's really hard to learn how to speak, how to be successful in learning English. Not just English, it just helps to all the languages that you're learning. So that's why even you keep learning a language for more than 10 years or more than 20 years, that's why you find out that you don't know some words or you don't know some expressions, and you still need to improve some English skill. So you should be exposed to English to keep on the flow of not forgetting how to speak English. Then take a look at this picture. Yeah, this is a picture of Angelina Jolie, and isn't she very pretty? Actually, this is the latest movie poster of her movie, Maleficent, but that's not the point. Then take a look at this picture. Yeah, very cute baby. But what can you see in common between these two pictures? Actually, concentrate on their faces. They have two eyes, two ears, and a mouth. And actually, in this picture, Angelina Jolie doesn't have a ear, but I hope she had a ear when she took this picture. So use your senses when you're trying to improve your English skill. Then, among your senses, first, open your eyes. When you hang out during the weekends with your friend, don't just concentrate on using your KakaoTalk and contact with your friends or family in Korea or Japan or in China, because you cannot really see many things outside. So throw away your smartphone and look out at the window and try to see the signboards from the restaurants or flame card hung above in the school entrance or some roadsides. And when you are going to a restaurant to eat a delicious food, try to look at the menu and try to compare the delicious food with the words that you see. So look and see more as much as you can. And then once you open your eyes, and then open your ears. When I do my self-study during the weekdays, I like to listen to music during my study. Sometimes I really like that music, so I fall so deeply into that music. So that makes me forget the thing and forget my homework that I'm doing. But actually, it's really good to learn English by using songs, because when you put a melody into letters, it's more easier to understand and you become more familiar to that word. So listen as much as you can. And also, during the weekend, when you take a rest, open your laptop and find an interesting movie in English. And then listen carefully on what the actor says and on what he's saying and try to understand it. And if you find out that you can understand some word, maybe you'll be very proud of yourself and be happy. So open your ears and listen carefully to English. And then once you've opened your ears, the last is opening your mouth. When you have a class with your teachers, during your class, be the one who speaks more than the teacher, because as more as you speak, the more you can improve. And also not just in class, also during break time, because it is really good to speak English with your Korean friend or Japanese friend in English, because this is the only chance that you can speak English. Because in Korea or Japan, if you speak in English with your friend, maybe people might think, oh, what are these people doing? Or they might think you're very strange. So try to speak in English. But actually, even you're forced to speak English, it isn't easy, because in our academy, I'm required to speak in English in the whole campus, but I've been caught many times by the manager and the guard that because of speaking Korean. But still, you can try yourself speaking more in English. And then you have opened all your senses. But can you improve English if you just open your senses and close it again after the day after you sleep? It is not. You have to keep the flow of exposing yourself on English. So how can you keep the flow of exposing yourself? Is it perseverance or is it flexibility? I think it's the word passion. You should have passion. Actually, this is a very vague word to explain, because people have their own definition for passion. Like for students like us, passion means that hanging out until the last minute before the Sunday curfew. Or for men like you guys who like soccer, maybe passion might mean staying up until 3 a.m. to watch the favorite World Cup game that is held nowadays. Or for women like us who puts effort in our beauties, maybe passion can mean putting on makeup even in the subway or even in the bus without being shameful by looking at people who are watching you. So like this, try to find your own passion on improving your English and learning English. So try to ask yourself, why did you come here to study English, and how will you use English in your future career or in your future life? And then try to keep finding on your passion on studying English. And then once you kept the flow of exposing yourself on English, what do you need? I think the last thing is applying. You should apply it into your real life, because even you're really knowledgeable about English and you know much about English, if you do not apply it when you talk with your friends or with your teachers, it cannot really be your own skill. Because I also experienced many times when I was studying a reading passage in class, I was very familiar with this certain word, but I could not really remember the meaning because I didn't use it when I was speaking with my teacher or with my friends. So that means you should apply it into your real life to make yourself improve English. So the three tips were exposing yourself to English, so open your senses, and then to keep the flow, you should have passion. And then last, you should apply it to make it your real English skill. But actually, it isn't easy to learn or keep studying English because you cannot see the improvement each day you're studying. The language should pile up each day, and since you didn't notice, it will really improve enormously. So don't be too upset that you're not seeing to improve English. Just keep up and have the perseverance of studying English. Because also a baby falls down more than 3,000 times to know how to stand up and walk. But is there a person who doesn't know how to walk now? There isn't. And also, this baby can even walk without their parents' support. So like this, even if it seems that you're not improving English or you really don't have a good English skill, just keep on improving your English skill and keep on doing your best on studying. So don't give up, and if you try and keep doing it, maybe someday you might find yourself becoming a master of English. Thank you.